that kind of dropped and wasn't because of me. Oh. Oh my god, don't tell me I'm stuck. And there's only this, but it's not triggering anything. What do I... Oh, there we go. Ow. Tell me some dragon spine. There we go. I'm guessing because YouTube doesn't like that and they don't really like that for a channel who doesn't. What I mean is, I'm guessing they don't really like the fact that they're discussing a trial or murder on a YouTube channel. So that's why YouTube
questions their mate. That fact alone makes him the most plausible
we're not
suspect.
Gonna let you.
What?
Like, it's a game, come on.
Ha! So you admit it. Let the record reflect that the defendant has confessed to his crimes.
Actually, the traveler Amber, Bennett, and I were with Albedo that day. The Adventurers Guild was holding an event on Dragonspine. After it ended, we all left the area. If the person Albedo is referring to is different from the one we encountered on the mountain, then...
This only proves that the defendant is guilty on all counts. Those innocent people, their blood is on your hands. You deny it? After admitting to murder for the whole court to hear? You've clearly lost your mind!
It's one thing to look similar, but for the clothes to be the same?
What's going on? I don't want to be here anymore.
Regardless, the important thing is that you admit to killing someone on Dragonspine. What?
Everyone! I brought her!
Wait, you...
The person who just came in isn't...
Who are you?
Hello to you, too.
I see what's going on here. It's all been leading up to this, hasn't it? Your confession. It was all an elaborate stunt to... You want to undermine my credibility? Fine. It doesn't eliminate the mountain of evidence stacked against you. All I want is justice for the people of Mondstadt.
Homunculus?
Are you trying to insinuate that I'm some kind of... homunculus? Because it looks to me like the art of...
So this is what I look like when I fly off the handle. You know, they say imitation is the best form of flattery, but your impersonation has overstayed its welcome.
Master Jean, what are you waiting for? We've known each other for so long. You recognize the real me, don't you? That means nothing. By that, how do we know he isn't the fake one? Then, how about something only the real Hertha would know? The longest scar on my body.
I remember. Let's hear your answer.
I'd like to hear Miles' answer first.
Huh?
You don't know? Or you don't remember? I heard you were closer to me than anyone during that battle. And yet you don't remember a thing.
No,
The scar is right here.
Albedo has done a lot of research into beings like you.
Show us your arm. Ugh! Have it your... Whoa!
Come on, let's go!
Oh, it's... Oh.
Hey! They're shielding me!
There are others trying to get in!
Whoa! She just...
After her!
What? How are there monsters course. Where's our first stop? Hey, Ven! What's with the freak out? It's... So, these two know the other's identity then? Wait, so what about the map? What about the remains Diluc found? Wait, so... Wind currents? Paimon's never seen...
All good. We have enough manpower to provide support. Requesting assistance at the side gate. Heading over now.
Whoa! It's long-distance wind communication! No wonder you're crouching down there like you have something to hide.
Huh? That voice. Venti?
Oops.
Don't get frostbite. Dodge this. Time for retribution! Cool it! Don't push your luck. This moment will be frozen in time. Dodge this! Burn! Oh, so sorry. Cool it. You will pay for that. Verdict is... Don't get frostbite. Time for retribution!
They're over there! Phew, Kaya! What? We can't be here because we care? So what's the status over... Aw, that's...
I'll protect us.
No, I saw that.
Let the show begin.
There you go.
Thank you so much, Miss Barbara. Things are still quite chaotic. Don't worry, Miss Barbara. I'll try not to put myself in harm. Of course.
That's not gonna work anyway. Because I'm through throwing things. Does that work? Yeah. Actually go through. Yeah, I will. There we go. That's better.
Hey! Go,
Yeah.
Baron Bunny!
Right.
Ha!
Right.
All units are now in position.
Hertha! Ah, jeez.
What? Still caught up in the imposter?
Well, after you up and disappeared one day, and then, what do you know?
for sure. She's...
Wait, so how did you decide Hertha should disappear again?
When did that happen?
Over 6 months ago.
Whoa, so this has been a long time in the making. But how did the Knight's internal information even reach Durin and his monsters?
There's an informant among...
Honestly, this whole situation almost gave Paimon a heart attack. All those awful accusations in the first trial? Yeah, thank goodness we were able to back... Aw, that means a lot. Wait, was that you just now? Let's go to the side gate to check it out.
It's hard to tell. Oh my god.
Supercom, it's you.
Come a little closer.
Feel this ancient power. It happened a... Huh. Gentle electrocution.
It's all my fault. I knew Klee was fast, but disappearing like this?
Explain what?
Albedo! Traveler! Paimon!
Yeah, plus we kinda already heard what you said.
Klee, she disappeared right under my nose.
Wait! Something's coming this way!
She was right next to me, and the next thing I knew, she ran off somewhere. I swear I only lost sight of her for a second. Beg for mercy. Crush!
Moment of birth. Live!
Those bombs. I see what you mean. She's not to be underestimated. Albedo, you can't be serious. Camping. Ah, right. The truth isn't suitable for little ears. Of course. I place myself in your capable hands, Spark Knight.
We're back!
Amber?
Oh, no wonder Venti sensed a child's anger through the wind.
Oh, nothing much to report. Good, no problems. Ugh.
Wait, the older sisters? Is Varka really young or something? Huh? You're gonna use...
What's that ringing? Is it the wind or something?
Wait. Barbados?
Huh.
Considering I'm surrounded on both sides with a group on my tail looking to turn me into mincemeat, yeah. I'd say so. All right, pass along my regards. Oh, and I still owe you for those drinks, don't I? Just take it from my stash. I keep it in...
Hey! He was just about to tell us where to find his secret stuff.
Hello? Who? Venti? Nope, it doesn't Apologies, just a bit of fun. What can I do for you, dear Barbados? Oh? And which brave soul is it this time? And what is your wish, dear Albedo? How unprecedented. Something even your mother Rhine-daughter never accomplished?
Okay, that makes no sense.
You've piqued my interest. I'll be right there.
Hello again, everyone.
Oh.
Darling, isn't it? It even has its own hat.
Wow, the attention to detail.
Pleasure to see you all again. It's been a while. On behalf of the Hexen Circle, I hereby grant Albedo's request. I'm guessing you still need to prepare? Take your time. Just come find me at the long table when you're ready.
Aw, that's nice of you.
Huh, I suppose it's just my nature, darling.
Hey, have you ever wondered why Albedo always keeps his office closed? Minnie Turing? What are you doing here? Oh, don't worry. We aren't scared of you. So, what brings you here? Oh, is it Windbloom? There are a ton of fun games this time of year. What do you mean? Wait, didn't that already happen? You left the storybook world, and now you're here. What? And that's what you want, Minnie Durin? To... Well, turning you into a human sounds like a huge project. No wonder Albedo wants to get the mage's approval. Definitely. You've just got to trust one another. Actually, while we're on the subject, does your friend Hack Guy know about this?
Welcome, one and all. Please sit wherever you like.
Ew.
I highly doubt anyone's going to mind where you sit, Lord Barbados. But thank you for being so considerate. Jean didn't fancy tagging along? All right, never mind. I was just hoping to treat her to some tea. Oh. So, tell me, Albedo, what is this outrageous and audacious plan of yours that I've been hearing murmurings about? Oh? Which ones? Interesting. What else? Ah, the raw material from which she created her monsters in the past. There's not much of it left. Dragon blood, monster flesh, and embryo. Sounds to me like a formula for... Of course! It was even the home of one of M's children the other Oh, I see. the glint in your eye when you talk about these ideas. You really are your mother's child. Of course not. To me, you're both extraordinary individuals. I find you fascinating, in any case. Now I see why you asked Venti for help. The raw materials you seek are extremely valuable. The misuse of even the tiniest amount could cause unimaginable chaos. That said, we're happy to give you what you need. But there is one condition. You need to prove you can wield them, and so you know our tricks, huh? Well, success means little if you have no one to celebrate it with. Although, I'm afraid dear Paimon will have to sit this one out.
What? Why?
The Hexencircle trials are no walk in the park, my dear. Besides, I already decided on the structure. There's only room for 2 participants, I'm afraid. No more.
Okay. You can turn off the charm. Paimon will stay behind.
Thank you for being so understanding. Then, whenever you two are ready, interact with the chessboard on the table. Then, my dear children, get ready for a taste of the Dodo King's magic.
Oh, that's creepy. And adorable at the same time. I'm sorry.
Whoa, you're so tiny now.
You sound pretty confident, Albedo. Well, since your mother has to recuse herself, who better than I to put your abilities to the test? I have prepared quite a riveting new performance just for you two. See? Defeat them in battle. Prove to me that you have what it takes to achieve your goal. Swashbuckle your way to victory like gallant fairy tale heroes.
No. Oh.
Burst forth! Witness my great undertaking!
Oh, dang.
Time to go.
I'm flying!
You trusted me, Alicia! Feel this ancient power.
You asked for it.
Then! Feel this ancient power. Locked on. Witness my great undertaking.
Oh,
Coming to be. In cloud. Moments of birth.
Everybody stand back!
Target acquired. Witness my great undertaking.
Ugh, it had to be this form? A toy really doesn't suit me. Well done, but this isn't over. I will now preside over the second trial. Stare straight ahead, and you will see things as they appear. But change your perspective, and you will see them as they are. The trial awaits. Only by turning the world on its head can we see its true colors. So, it begs the question, what do you see on the other side of this chessboard? Pawns earned true freedom the moment they gained legs with which to ride. So, in the spirit of Granddaughter, I have a little surprise for you. No need to thank me, of course. Just a small gesture of kindness from me, Barbara. This ceremony. Oh, Albedo, you're always so charming and delightful. Unlike my own student.
Oh,
she can be so full of herself.
Live! Moment of birth! Coming to be! Don't get stuck in the barrel. Feel this ancient power.
Off we go! Let's light it up!
Moment of birth!
Can I? Yeah, I can. Okay. I'm ugly.
Target acquired.
Stop, lad.
Witness my great undertaking. Coming to be. My knights, please strike.
Go in!
My power is immense!
One blast is quite enough. Witness my great undertaking. And now,
whoa!
Return to form.
Wait.
Great undertaking.
Oh, come here. Ah, got ya.
The stage is yours, my queen.
I shall take the spotlight once more.
Nah.
Feel this ancient power. Burst forth.
Let us dance, my dearest.
Try to remember the steps this time. Witness my great undertaking.
Dodge that just by jumping. Oh my god.
Witness my great undertaking.
The curtain call has arrived.
Yeah. Ha!
Yes, very well done.
Oh, they've grown up so fast. I'm so proud.
Really? Well then, I'll leave you to debrief the others about today's events.
Huh? You're leaving already?
You did marvelously today. I'm thrilled for both of you. Lovely tea party. But that'll do me for now.
You're just going to up and leave? Barbie? You'll have to forgive Barbalov. She's always on the move. And she never says where she's going either. I think she enjoys the mystique. But if I had to guess, she's probably going for a walk. Barbie was satisfied. You can come back now. Oh, whoops. I need to turn you back to normal for...
You're finally back! Great job! You made it all look so easy!
Nice to have you back safe and sound. Now time to relax and switch off. You've...
To deal with the dragon of dragons.
I think I know what I kind of want to know. Oh, everything's fine now.
Yep, this place is as freezing as ever. Huh? Hyman's hands are turning to ice. You sure? Is it warm in there? Still beating away. Who is Durin to you? Do you think of him as... Sounds like you prefer humans to dragons. looks like a golden energy has encased the dragon's heart. Wait, but in that case, what's gonna happen to the fake... Pleasure! We sure learned... Oh yeah, the festival! Wonder who the Wimbloom star is gonna be this... Well, we've been too busy dealing with this situation the entire time. Who else would be free to work during the Wimbloom festival?
Here's how I allocate...
The Wimbloom festival is about to begin! Let's go check it out!
Making a...
Whoa. Ooh.
Albedo, really? So Mini Durin looks like a human now? So, how do you feel?
Oh no.
So that's what she meant, huh? You've got an unusual family, that's for sure. Devouring Nefarious? What's What? Of course, that's what friends are for. Oh, so you're heading back to headquarters? Wow, this Windbloom Festival turned out to be a special one. It feels like we really made a dip. Oh, Paimon almost forgot. If the Windbloom star has already been chosen, what is this year's Windbloom gonna be? Venti, you're back. Wow, a gift and a mystery all in one. You've helped a lot, Venti. How about we treat you to a drink? Of course not! Let's go to the town.
Ow, not this again. Sorry. Either the Wi-Fi or something else.
Huh? Is that Navia over there? Oh, it's been a while. Let's go say hi.
This is gonna be a little off, but it is what it is.
Hey, Navia!
Shh!
Yay, Navia's got a
Get
voice.
lost, Monica! I don't want to see you back here until you're ready to wake up and start doing things properly! Right now, you're a disgrace to my kitchen and to the Hotel de Boer name!
Oh.
It was an accident.
I'm sorry, did you hear me?
No, I'll do better, I promise.
Why is she so aggressive? She won't even listen to what the poor girl has to say. Oh, hey, cut her some slack. You gotta at least hear her out.
Wait! Huh? Who do you think you are telling me? So, you're
Savannah, is this how you always treat your staff?
My staff is right.
Of course. How you run your kitchen is none of our business. But when a member of your staff is so overworked he becomes gravely ill, that most definitely is our business.
Overworked? I've said it before and I'll say it again. If Fermon can't handle the job, then tough luck. There are plenty of other capable people I can hire instead.
But Philmont can do the job, he just...
Monica, back inside!
Huh?
Just do as you're told, and not another word out of you! Come on, we have work to do!
Wow, what a horrible person!
Sorry. Looks like I've dragged you into some drama again. Her name is Savannah. She's the new head chef at Hotel de Boer. Ever since she took the job, she's been enforcing a brutal work regime and putting a huge amount of pressure on her staff. One guy was so overworked, he collapsed from illness. He's been bedridden for days.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It's all my fault. I don't deserve to be a chef.
At his family's request, the Spina di Rosula is trying to mediate on his behalf. Savannah is adamant that Vermont's exhaustion and illness have nothing to do with her or how she's been running her kitchen. Our next thought was to talk to the other chefs at the restaurant and get a better idea of their working conditions. And that's why I'm here, doing it the
Oh, shoot! It all makes sense now.
Oh, no, not at all, Paimon. Honestly, the way she was laying into Monica, someone had to step in. And besides, I don't really think I'm built for espionage. Yeah, meaning it's gonna be all the more difficult to get the inside scoop now. Oh, I might as well head back to the Fleuve Cendre then. We'll need to come up with a whole new game plan.
Paimon will join you, 'cause this is kinda all Paimon's fault.
Guys, it's fine. You know, a really famous chef just joined the Spina di Rosula's tavern. Her name is...
Sorry to interrupt. I just wanted to apologize for the scene you witnessed just now. This is a small token from us. It's some candy from Monica. She asked me to make sure it was delivered into...
Monica's the one apologizing? Huh. Clearly Savannah is the one who owes an apology.
Our head chef has been a little highly strung lately. Sorry for everything.
All right.
Thank you for understanding.
A little highly strung, huh?
Paimon doesn't get it. How did someone like her even become head chef?
Well, according to Fermat's family, she hasn't always been like this. But...
Oh, Paimon totally gets it. Huh? Hold on, there's something written on... Find... Escoffier?
Escoffier? Could this mean...
Huh? You know that name, Nadia?
Yeah. Let's stick to the plan and go back to the Fleuve Cendre for now. That's where we'll find Escoffier anyway. Well, for starters, she used to be the head chef at the Hotel de Boer. But she recreated the legendary Gâteau de Boer and restored the restaurant back to its former glory. Safe to say, she's the most renowned head chef in the Hotel de Boer's history.
Gâteau de Boer? That's the super exclusive cake that they only sell a few slices a day, right?
Well, apparently, the Hotel de Boer was reported for a safety incident. Someone claims that the kitchen was adding an illegal substance to their menu, but none of the chefs had any idea how it could have gotten into the food. In the end, Escoffier decided that as head chef, she should take responsibility, and she was sent to the Fortress of Meripede.
The Fortress of Meripede?
Well, you're right. The quantity of the substance they found was fairly minimal. Even the guards believed the whole thing was probably just an accident. Escoffier didn't have to stay in the fortress for long, but still, by the time she returned, the role of head chef had already passed to Savannah.
So that's what happened.
Even though Escoffier is no longer head chef at the hotel, she's still well respected by the staff. So, I'm guessing what Monica wants is for us to convince Escoffier to try and negotiate.
Oh, Paimon gets it! Monica, it's simple. If the new head...
what?
You thought cream of mushroom soup was ready to serve after 3.5 minutes on the stove!
Ooh.
You'd have had more sense serving hot water with ice cubes. At least then, you wouldn't have wasted all this perfectly good cream and mushroom! What do you say, Hilaire?
I'm sorry, Cream. I'm sorry, Mushroom.
As you can see, Escoffier is that kind of chef as well.
You have to leave it on the heat for long enough to allow those flavors the chance to come out. Don't be fooled by the aroma when the water first starts to boil.
Yes, Chef.
Then go back and do it again.
Yes, Chef!
Waiting to be served?
Oh, no.
So you're not paying customers? Then I'm afraid the wait will be even longer.
It's hard to talk to Escoffier when she's in the zone. Let's take a seat. We can get...
Looks like the rush hour is finally over. Is it?
These days, yes. I'd say business has tripled since Escoffier joined as temporary head. Well, in her words, the Hotel de Boer doesn't need her anymore.
I guess I'll be heading off then.
Wait, take these home with you. We can't...
Oh.
For what? Like I said, I just don't want them going to waste.
Firmont. That's the second time we've heard that name. Who is that again?
He's the chef that fell ill from stress. Hilaire is his son, and he decided to pick up some work to help pay the bills. Escoffier knows their situation, so she's been making some extra food every day for him to take home.
Hey, I heard that, Navia! I've told you before, no one's making extra food. Hilaire is making blunders in the kitchen, and I can't serve his failed dishes, so he might as well take them home.
Yeah, failed dishes that just so happen to be nutritionally complete every single time.
So, you two must be the world-famous traveler and her companion, Paimon, yes?
Oh, so you know us already. We'll skip the
Oh, I certainly am. The Spina's headquarters are right next to the tavern. And I've lost count of the number of times Navia's come to pester me about it. But I don't work for the Hotel de Boer anymore. And being ex-head chef doesn't give me the right to interfere with that business. Besides, I'm the one who persuaded Savannah to take the job in the first place.
What?
Well, she was a much gentler person back then. A little timid, even. She wasn't at all confident that she was the right fit for the role.
That's hard to believe. Are we definitely talking about the same Savannah here?
Honestly, I do wonder if she's just emulating me. I mean, I'm not the most pleasant head chef to be around either. Anyway, suffice to say that given the history between us, it'll be tricky for me to tell her she's doing her job wrong without... Fiamar and the others probably think that Savannah gets it all from me.
I wouldn't be so sure about that,
She mentioned me.
Whatever shortcomings you feel... Plus, it's not like we're asking you to storm in there and raise hell. We're only in the initial phase of...
Oh, Monica. Oh, Monica! I can't believe her! Powdered sugar is supposed to be applied sparingly. Look at all that on the wrapper. It's thicker than the sole of my shoe. Unbelievable! I won't stand for this. She has to learn. Come...
Wait, so now she's,
Let's go catch up to her. We don't want to keep her...
Oh my god.
Wait, she looks like... Is that Escoffier?
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry, I'm so sorry.
Oh, I wouldn't go that far. Maybe the taste is a little off, but if you hadn't brought it up, I don't think I would have...
But, please...
What the heck?
Get up, Monica! If you want forgiveness, then do what any self-respecting chef would do. Make the dish again. And this time, get it right. You cannot go begging your customers to feel sorry for you.
Savannah said that I'm not allowed back in the kitchen until I've corrected my mistake. But if I can't go back into the kitchen, I can't do the dish.
That's some backwards logic. How can you fix...
We apologize for interrupting your meal, sir.
It's fine. With my layman's palate, it's not like I can tell the difference anyway. I was actually quite enjoying my meal until she appeared out of nowhere and started apologizing.
Oh, well, it's because Chef Savannah tasted a bit of the leftover soup from my pot and then threw me out of the kitchen.
Gosh, that's pretty strict. Has she always been that way? I don't recall things being like this when Escoffier was head chef here.
I mean, Escoffier was strict too, but I think the difference is that her criticism was more constructive, so
You knew what you did wrong and how to improve, and we all knew that it came from a good place. Chef Escoffier was hard on us because she truly wanted us to reach her level. But these days, whenever we make a mistake, we just get told to wake up, get your head in the game, or just do it again. And it's only gotten worse since word got out that Chef Escoffier had started working again in the Fleuve Cendre.
Monica, you don't need to call me chef. I'm not the boss here anymore.
Yeah, but through no fault of your own. What happened back then? That wasn't on you, and all of us know that. That banquet was a huge event, and so many staff were involved every step of the way. With
Lumaline? What's that?
A new drug from the Fontaine Research Institute, produced from an extract of the Lumitoile. Apparently it sharpens the senses, so they used it to treat people with impaired responses to stimuli.
Oh, yeah, I've heard about that. They found out you can use it as a flavor enhancer since it stimulates the taste buds. Makes things pretty addictive.
Interesting.
They also found that overuse can have mood-altering effects, and even lead to nerve damage. So it quickly ended up on the guards' list of controlled substances. Unfortunately, however, some food products containing the additive had already made it to the market by the time the guards banned it from the restaurant industry.
Everyone knows that in all likelihood, but you took all the blame. We all know why. You just didn't want to see this, and now look at you. A fry chef in the Fleuve Cendre.
What are you trying to say? Sure, the Spina's Tavern is no Hotel de Boer, but come on.
Oh, the Fleuve Cendre, you say?
Monica, I'm very happy with my current job. Besides, at the end of the day, I was the head chef, regardless of whose mistake it was.
If only Savannah was half the boss you were.
I'm sorry? Do you have a problem with my conduct as—
No.
So, you do remember who's boss? Escoffier?
What happened to you, Savannah? Why are you acting like this? When I turned this place over to you,
You made me the head chef and gave up your right to tell me how to do my job. You're not the boss here anymore, so stop acting like you own the place.
Whoa. Sounds like...
My God, have you grown a temper since I last saw you? Have you put even half the amount of energy into improving your cooking skills, or are you still using the Pluie Lotus as an off-brand marcotte, thinking no one can tell the difference?
That's none of your business!
What happened to not storming?
Ho ho! I was not expecting to see something this spicy as soon as Escoffier returned.
Huh? Fanasium?
Aye, miladies. Might I make a humble suggestion? Given that we have ourselves a tête-à-tête between chefs at the Hotel de Boer, I dare say it would be de rigueur to settle this the
traditional way? That can only mean one thing.
That's right. I'm talking, of course, about the tradition established by Modeste himself.
According to legend, the founders of Hotel de Boer, Modeste and Savelli, used this method to resolve all of their disputes. Everything from petty arguments over next week's menu to disagreements over the strategic direction of the restaurant. The cooking contest would decide who had the final say.
Huh. Sounds like they had a lot of free time on their hands.
Ah, well, it might sound that way to us. And indeed, the reintroduction of...
Reintroduction?
What say you, Escoffier?
Sure,
Exhibition. If we're going to battle it out, let's put it all on the line.
I don't want anything to happen to you.
But if you lose...
What? The Codex de Boer?
Only the legendary handbook written by the original head chef Modeste. It contains all his secret recipes, and it's the greatest treasure in Fontaine's culinary world. And only the present and former head chefs of the Hotel de Boer have the right to read.
Present and former? Wait, but that already includes
What do you want that old thing for? You have your own copy, don't you?
Don't take me for a fool. You know perfectly well what I mean. I want your copy. The original version. The one you took with you when you left.
I'm sorry, I must be missing something. You know, there's no difference between the original and the copy, right?
Stop trying to change the topic. What's wrong, Escoffier? Scared you're gonna lose to me?
Savannah, you may remember that we gave her the original as a parting gift, to thank Escoffier for her years of service. Asking for it back feels a little,
Oh, I'm sure it won't be an issue, as long as both sides agree to the terms. Those were your words. And as for the contest itself, let's make it a bake-off. Gâteau de Bourg, per the recipe in the Codex. Well, Escoffier?
You sound surprisingly confident. Alright then, let's see how much you've— I hope you surprise me, Savannah.
Believe me, I'll show you.
Escoffier, are you sure this is a good idea? You accepted her terms a little hastily.
Oh, it'll be fine. Let's head back to the Fleuve Cendre so— Well, I got—
Huh? Hold—
Escoffier only picked up on it because—
That's patent—
Okay. That's one case where you—
Oh, that? Well, it's not so much a recipe book as a diary of Modeste's adventures. Back in the day, he and his good friend Savelli explored far and wide. Partly adventuring, part for instance. Legend has it that the original Gâteau de Bourg was made using a special secret ingredient that Modeste discovered on one of his adventures. So rare was the ingredient that they could never make more than 16 slices of the cake per day. But everyone who tried it claimed that it was one of the most blissful and invigorating things they had. Modeste and Savelli went on to found the original Hôtel de Bourg, which, especially Modeste, he was hailed as a once-in-a-generation genius.
Paimon's heard this kind of story before. Armed with the Codex, the Hôtel de Bourg took its rightful place at—
What? No, of course not. Cooking is a constantly evolving art form. How could any restaurant survive if they only serve food that was— Anyway, never mind, Sen. And that was it. The end of the Hôtel de Bourg's heyday. Even then, it still took numerous—
Oh!
Yes, well, that's fiction, and—
Case in point. Even the Gâteau de—
Wait, really?
It did, but like I said, it's the dusty old book now, and the record— So, reimagination is right. I can— As for why we gave—
Oh!
Hey now, just think, if the—
Anyway, before I left my role—
So could it be—
Well, it was clearly precious. Maybe from her point of view, it's like—
you think so?
What? Huh.
Who knows? It means vesting her in this fate, however much she's changed since we worked—
Well, I'm confident that you and your spatula can get justice for Froment.
Let's not get too— Now, if I had to push it, I could probably do the work of 3 chefs myself.
Well, that's easy.
Well, I have heard the Traveler—
Oh, count me in. Even if it means competing against the Traveler, so be it.
Confident.
I've always called it chopping stuff up, not mise en place. But it's basically the same thing, right?
Oh, Navia. The difference in your case is that mise en place is chopping stuff up without sending juices flying all over the kitchen. Looks like you found that easier than I expected.
Yeah, thankfully it was pretty straightforward in the end. You made it sound like we'd be carving statues out of fruits or—
Well, brace yourself, because the next step is anything but straightforward. A kind of special food processor I got but this isn't exactly standard kitchen equipment, so that probably didn't make...
Custom-made equipment from the Fontaine Research Institute, huh? That's some pretty high-tech food prep. Carmen's never used anything this weird before. Cool. Not weird.
The device isn't cold enough yet. I need to reduce the temperature. An inspired melange!
Oh, there you go.
And done. These are the flavor compounds extracted from our ingredients.
Wow! Even the smell is so much—
Absolutely not! I'll demonstrate again. Now, watch closely. Slowly and carefully. Not a drop too much, and not a drop too...
Huh. I have this and then that, but oh well. What was I supposed to do? Oh wait. Well, kind of. Got it. Kind of.
That didn't count. I was experimenting.
Kind of. Oh wait. Remember this. Okay. Yes. Got it.
And voila. Now it's your
Now I
turn.
can go to trust. But that's fine.
Not terrible, but the traveler's work was surprisingly good. That goes without saying. Still, credit where credit's due. You did well. Alright, now for the part I've been looking forward to. I want each of you to cook something from the Hotel de Boer's current menu. That's right. The true test of your cooking skills is the... how's it going?
I'm just gonna put those.
Look at that! With the grace of a snow-winged goose, as I like to say. Now, let the grating commence.
Pretty good, right? Not to brag or anything, but Paimon's a bit of a connoisseur.
6 points.
What? Oh.
That's 6 out of 100.
What?
You say you're a connoisseur, but it's quite clear from this dish that you have far more experience consuming food than creating it. By that logic, I suppose you think listening to Lady Farina on repeat every day would make you an opera singer.
Aww.
Me next! I'll have you know that this batch of macarons has 2 whole tablespoons less sugar than my previous ones.
So you went from 12 tablespoons to 10? Well, it's nice to know you actually measured it out.
Aww.
Now to the final dish.
So,
This is our
8 points.
darn. That's
Not exactly. The color is spot on. Beautiful aroma. Excellent presentation. I have to give this one 8 points out of 10.
What? How did you pull that off?
Don't get me wrong. There's room for improvement. But still, this is clearly the work of an accomplished chef. I can really taste the grace of the snow-winged goose in this dish. The traveler's journey, with all its trials, tribulations, and setbacks. Not to mention the frustrations of having a picky eater for a partner.
Hey, you made that last part up! No way did you taste that!
Well, it looks like I lost fair and square.
But if it takes 3 chefs, that still leaves 1 slot remaining.
Chef Escoffier.
Oh, it's Hilaire! What brings you here?
I heard the news about the cooking contest. You're doing Gâteau de Bourg, right? I was just wondering if you needed any help.
And do you think...
Oh, no, I know I'm not there yet. It's actually my dad who wanted to help.
Firma, last I heard, you could barely get out of bed.
Chef Escoffier, Navia, Traveler, thank you all so... I've had enough of sitting around at home while you run yourselves ragged. If you let me, I'd like to help you win this cooking contest.
Yeah, I was gonna say the same thing.
Don't you worry. I'll be fine. I'm feeling much better now. I'm sorry. I know I've been rather useless these... The fact is, I'm a fine...
Firma, have you even set foot in a kitchen since leaving Hotel de Bourg?
I have not, but... Huh? That's strange. Why are my hands shaking?
What do you call this, Firma?
I...
Do it again! Again! Again!
I...
Hopeless. Get out of my kitchen yesterday.
Dad, what's wrong?
I don't understand. I was feeling so much better, and then I...
Dad, talk to me.
I think the real issue here is not physical exhaustion, but psychological trauma.
Monica, when did you get...
Probably because you were all concentrating so hard on your cooking. But anyway, Firma, I'm so sorry. If only I'd known how serious your situation was, I would have stood up for you sooner.
You have nothing to apologize for, Monica. During those long nights of redoing every order, you were the only person who looked out for me.
Oh, come on. All I did was make you some tea. I doubt it was much help.
She sounds like the worst. All right, another Savannah horror story. Let's hear it.
She's been getting harsher and harsher on us ever since she heard about Escoffier's new role in the Fleuve Cendre. Seems like no matter
What is this? It looks like a dog's been at it.
Then she orders us to redo the dish again and again, but we never know what's going to make her happy.
Do it again, do it again, do it again!
every time you remake it.
Either straighten yourself out, or get out of my...
So now, it seems like just picking up a kitchen utensil gives me flashbacks of her.
Oh, man.
The more I want to get it perfect, the more my hands shake, and the more scared I am of making another mistake.
How can you give up so easily, Firma? And even under Savannah, you talk about working late into the night trying to perfect your dishes. That...
I don't know what's come over me. When I think back, I just remember feeling like my heart and my hands were growing heavier and heavier. Maybe Savannah was right.
Dad...
I see. Well, I will win this contest, and after that...
But what if you can't find another...
Even if I had to go it alone...
Oh, well, Paimon and Navia will still keep practicing, just...
And so will I.
Yeah! And if worse comes to worse, we can always get the Spina di Rosula to put out an emergency call for chefs. There's gotta...
Actually, I thought maybe I could help. That's sort of...
What? Why didn't you say so?
I was going to, but then... Well, this is the first chance I got.
You do this for us?
Alright, fine by me. But aren't you still working for Savannah?
I know, but it's alright. I've made up my mind. With the way things are, I can't keep working for Savannah much longer anyway. Unless I want to become the next Firma. I'm done with sucking it up. It's time to try and turn things around. If this cooking contest can get Savannah to see the error of her ways...
Wow! Paimon didn't think we...
Great! Then it's being sponsored?
Oh. Yeah! Feast! Feast! Feast!
Alright, if you insist. Then prepare for some of the finest... That's not a bad idea, actually. Wait, hold on. You need to finesse that further.
That was a dream come true. Paimon never knew Fontanian cuisine.
Some of them, no voice. But for, for Navia, she has her voice. Escoffier, yeah, she has her voice.
I guess I'm finally on the right path.
Why, Savannah? Oh, nothing. I was just flicking through. I wanted to see if there was anything I'm missing. Something I hadn't noticed before. That might explain why Savannah is so desperate to get her hands on it. But I can't find anything. It's just some hastily scribbled recipes in between diary entries from Modeste's adventuring phase. And most of it's not even legible anymore.
I was gonna say I'm from Massachusetts, but yeah. I normally don't really talk much.
The copy I gave her not only has...
It's been a long day.
Still, we were. She was a little shy. Those qualities are why I recommended her to replace me as head chef. I never imagined for 1 second that she'd cause fear. Well, and the idea... I wonder if this is how Modeste felt back when he was writing the Codex. Yes, with his good friend and co-founder of the Hotel de Boer, Savelli. The story goes that after Modeste unveiled his Gâteau de Bourg and was hailed as a culinary genius, he was admired and adored by all. But his newfound fame slowly drove him and Savelli apart. Unlike Modeste, whose every new creation was an instant hit, Savelli seemed to face setbacks every turn, and with Modeste being whisked off to all manner of function, people started gossiping about Savelli. Everything came to an abrupt end when and that was it. They neither had a decisive split, nor got the chance to properly reconcile. One rumor had it that Savelli actually killed Modeste out of jealousy. Unlikely. It's a popular theory, but there's no real base. Still, beyond a point, there's no way of knowing what truly happened in the past. All we can do is... And that's why I have to win this contest tomorrow. Then get the truth about everything that's been going on, even if it means cracking her open like a nut.
Ah. Oh.
Really? What?
Ugh. Ugh, I can't even think right. Oh. Yeah, it's been a long day. And, like, it's almost time for me to, like, go to bed. Oh my god. I gotta look at it.
Hal loves being antagonistic.
Like, not.
Just ignore.
Like, I'm, like, tired. If it seems like I'm like quiet.
He's mouthing.
I'm just like I'm tired.
Did you hear the news? Escoffier's coming back for a cooking.
Mesdames et messieurs.
Savannah, I've brought the original copy of the codex you asked for.
Monica?
In the interests of fairness, this contest will be conducted. The labels will be placed out of sight underneath the plates.
As one of the judges, I promise to be fair and impartial.
When my meal got interrupted yesterday, I never thought this is how they'd make it up to me.
Both contestants have taken their positions. Then, without further ado, let the Hôtel de Bord cooking contest commence!
Monica, Traveler, it's go time. Let's do this. Even the best chef in the world can't flavor their food without prepping the flavoring, right? Even the best chef in the world can't flavor their food. Even the best chef in the world can't flavor their food without prepping the flavoring, right?
Alphonse, Gaspar, get to work. Do not disappoint me.
Looks like our two head chefs are raring to go. Like an oven on full blast, this competition is quickly heating up.
adding it. I'll start that over. That's not gonna do.
Stay calm, Escoffier. There has to be a way to balance the flavors. Just think. Even the best chef in the world can't flavor their food without prepping the flavoring, right?
No, this is gonna be. How do I put this down?
What are you doing, Escoffier? Your team's waiting on you.
Yeah, it's not gonna do nothing. It's not even gonna do anything. Because I messed that up. There we go. I just guessed that's the first thing. So now I'm like, oh my god. Adding things at this point. I keep screwing it up. Because well, at this point. No, wait. At least. Yeah. I don't know. I'm adding way too much, and I can't freaking fix the meter. Yeah, I really can't fix the meter. Because it's not gonna. This isn't gonna do anything either.
No recipe, no problem. Off to the freezer. Yeah, that should be enough flavoring. Now hurry up and balance the flavors.
Oh, I'm on it. I don't need that. That's gonna be way too much. I need about freaking.
frosting!
I guess 3 and then balance it out. I guess. 3.
Yeah.
1. Thank you. God dang it. Stone. 2.
Yeah.
Got it. Never be able to balance things out. That's what makes.
Off to the freezer!
Okay, I got it back down to 2, so I'm gonna try to do this. That 2 should work. There we go. Finally fixed it. Oh boy.
Come on, Escoffier! Come on, traveler!
Oh, so far. Well, after this live stream, I'm going to bed. Cause I'm tired. I should have did this stream like
Alphonse! What are you playing at? That's not how I taught you to do it! Stop horsing around and do it again!
Yes, Chef!
Oh, tension in the ranks on Team Savannah. Will this slow their progress?
Goodness sake, Savannah, what are you doing? Oh.
The balance of flavors is about
there we
right.
go.
But the quantity is too low.
Adaptive frosting!
There we go.
So, what do you think?
Of course, another layer. Oh my god, that's a lot.
Escoffier is already on the final step of the recipe. Let's check on Savannah's progress.
I think this flavor profile is still a little bit off.
Useless! Both of you, make like an egg and beat it! I'll do it myself.
Wow! Is Savannah serious? Can she really make up for lost time working alone?
Two. There we go.
You can't match Escoffier's talent.
I present to you Gâteau de Bourg. A burst of flavor.
Cool.
I was just exercising caution. I had to make sure everything was perfect.
Time's up! Contestants, please take your...
We both made the same dish after all. For all her flaws, Savannah's a talented chef who earned my recommendation.
Whoa! This is really rather good.
Wonderfully soft and fluffy. Beautifully sweet. This is a masterclass in how to make Gâteau de Bourg.
I would give this one at least 9.9 out of 10! Only because there's something about the flavor of the base. It's just a little different from the recipe I'm used to.
Huh? Really?
All right, on to gâteau number 2. I haven't had...
I have a feeling that this gâteau will be a gâteau for the ages.
How exciting! I'm gonna I think maybe...
Not just the sugar, it's the flavors too. This is all over the place. Who made this?
It appears the decision is unanimous.
And Paimon thought this might actually be close. Turns out she can't bake to save.
Something's not right here. Savannah may not be perfect, but no way is she this sloppy.
I can now declare that the creator of the first gâteau...
What? It's... Savannah?
No!
Ow.
Hey! Savannah! What did you do? Oh!
Well, someone's a sore loser. These cakes went from the... It was Vanna Gem's staff who labeled them in the kitchen. Isn't it more...
You judges! We demand a
That's enough! As head chef, or rather as team lead, I take responsibility for the Savannah. I didn't think you'd stoop this low just to beat me in a bake-off.
I don't know what...
If you want the Codex de Boer that much, you can have it.
Escoffier?
But you must promise me that you'll apologize to Firma.
It's a little late to be...
Look, Savannah, you may have... but only on the condition that you promise to stop putting so much pressure...
Fine. I'll treat... So, will that be all, ex-head chef?
I didn't mean that to be a scolding from your former boss. Just a word of advice from a fellow chef and a friend. But I don't know if you're even open...
I know what I'm doing.
All right, fine. I'm glad to...
Escoffier!
The Codex de Boer! Finally.
Escoffier? How could you let her get away with this?
Yeah! The Codex...
It's alright. It was just a bake-off, not the end of the world. I'm already over it. Besides, it's not all bad. She agreed to compensate Firma. That's mission accomplished for the Spina. Honestly, if I'd have known that giving her the Codex would solve every...
No. No! This doesn't make any sense!
Huh?
That's it? No secrets, no nothing? I don't believe it! This can't be happening.
Oh, Chef Savannah!
Savannah?
It's nothing life-threatening.
Oh, I knew it.
Pent-up stress?
The truth is, however hard she might be on the rest of us, the person she puts the most pressure on is herself.
Yes, there are nights when she makes us redo things over and over into the wee hours. But for her, it's every night. She'll hide herself away in the kitchen, working on new techniques and recipes, and only realize how long she's been at it when we come to work the following morning.
But why?
Our best guess is she doesn't want to be seen as less of a chef than Escoffier.
And even so, that's no excuse for taking her anger out on the rest of—
Yeah, and it's definitely no excuse for cheating in the cooking.
About that, we honestly have no idea how she did it. We were focused on our own work the whole time, like she asked.
Leone and Argalia were the ones I tasked with labeling the cakes. I've already spoken to them both. They're at a loss to explain it too.
Not to worry. Come on, join me downstairs. I'll interrogate the guilty gâteau myself.
Well,
Oh, this is aggravated assault on my palate.
Is it really that bad? I made sure the taste tested before it was served.
Oh, relax. This isn't your cake. Savannah never switched the plates. The offending flavors are coming from in between the icing and the cake base. Or in other words, we have a traitor in our midst.
I'm sorry. I was forced into it. It was Chef Savannah. She said if I didn't cooperate, she would...
Calm down, Monica. I've already accepted whatever's going on with you. Just...
I was the one who caused the food safety incident that was...
Food safety? Wait, you mean the Lumalin incident? So you procured the contempt...
I think so. Savannah and I were on procurement that day. I didn't check everything as well as I should have, and so I let contaminated ingredients make it into the kitchen. But I swear I didn't do it on purpose. I had no idea there was an issue with them, and I didn't know it would end up with Escoffier. But the last thing I expected was for Savannah to use it as leverage to blackmail me with—
This is crazy! So Savannah pressured you into sabotaging Escoffier's cake by threatening to expose your secret if you—
I know, it's terrible. I'm so sorry. I thought Escoffier would hate my guts if she ever found out, and yet somehow that's ended up in me doing something even worse.
Seriously? All this fuss over a little slip-up? Firstly, it's not like I got a life sentence. I did my stint at the fortress, and now I'm out. And secondly, I had my own reasons for leaving the Hotel de Boer. So you don't need to feel ashamed or frightened or anything like that. Any more than you need to add butter when you're pan-searing foie gras.
You mean...
Oh, well, I'm not saying you don't have to take responsibility for your... You should tell Vanagem to mark down your performance.
Understood.
Good. Now, back to Savannah. What about the original codex would compel her to resort to blackmail?
I have my suspicions. Not that I've got any proof to back them up, though.
Ugh. What happened to me?
I've overheard some customers murmuring about how the Hotel de Boer hasn't been the same since Escoffier left. They think our menu doesn't taste like it used to, especially...
Now that you mention it, I noticed it during the contest too. but the difference was so small. I'm sure no one would notice it besides our most loyal customers and true dessert connoisseurs.
Still, as head chef, it's easy to see why Savannah would get so hung up on it. So many times I've seen her make the cake base over and over again, late in—
Yeah, I've noticed that too. Never really gave it much thought, though.
Thinking back on it now, it's clear that Savannah's been in a down—
She wants to prove that she can fill Escoffier's shoes. That's gotta be the reason. But after countless setbacks, she's getting more and more unhinged. And at some point along the way, she switched from doubting herself to doubting Escoffier.
Doubting Escoffier? For what?
Yeah, it would explain why she was bent. Also, she could retain her place as the #1 chef in Fontaine.
Oh, for goodness sake. What a stupid idea.
Of course. Then she finally got the codex, only to discover that the secret recipes she's been pining for don't exist at all. Seeing how utterly wrong she was must have been a real shock to the system. It probably brought up everything at once. It overwhelmed her.
There's still one thing that doesn't make sense, though. If Savannah had the real recipe all along, how come it tasted different? She might not be on the same level as Escoffier, but surely after like 50 attempts, she'd get it right one of those times.
You'd think so, but geniuses like Escoffier are in a league of their own.
New head chef, you say? What's it?
I wonder, can the Hotel de Boer keep its edge without Escoffier at the helm?
This tastes different from last time. Is it undercooked or something?
Take this. It's a copy of the Codex de Boer. From now on, you will be its keeper. Don't listen to the doubters. If I say you can do it, then you can do it. Hey, did you hear me? Once I'm gone, the restaurant is all yours.
All this time, I've been blaming other people, but maybe I'm the problem.
I sincerely apologize for putting everyone out. Let's give her the day to come.
In that case, I'll go and update Vermont and his family.
So, we'll come back tomorrow then.
That was a long day.
Oh, nice! Macarons? Or are you gonna switch it up this time?
Traveler, how much do you know about the snow-winged goose? Every year they migrate long distances in search of a suitable home. Fontaine poets often use the image of that goose to explore the ideas about leadership and genius. But what those poets don't know is that during a migration, the lead goose is always changing. Once the lead goose shows signs of fatigue, it retreats to the back of the flock and allows another goose to take its place. So the truth is that leadership, with all the responsibilities and pressures that come with it, it's something that everyone takes turns at. But I guess what I'm saying is, I don't buy into this notion that there's some sort of gulf between normal and cooking is a science, not magic. Given the same ingredients, same recipe, and of course some people have a more sensitive— I'd have no reason to expect so much from others. And come tomorrow?
Oh boy. 217. I gotta really wrap this up. Five. I'm just gonna go around. Well, tomorrow I don't have work. Hopefully next week I do.
Why are we here so, check on her? Oh no, Escoffier!
I'm fine. Just need to get some more coffee in me. Huh? What happened to my coffee? Did I really drink it all? Alright. Thanks. I appreciate it.
Well, there's cooking facilities here, or we could just grab a cup of coffee from Cafe Lutece, but either way, hurry!
Hello! What can I get for you? Sure thing. We're here to go. Huh? Oh, I... Hi.
Coffee. Coffee.
Jesus.
I feel much better now. Thank you so much, Traveler and Paimon.
Glad to hear it, but make sure to catch up in your sleep. Wait, what investigation?
I'll save it for whenever and
Escoffier! Have you seen Savannah?
Huh? No.
After seeing her home yesterday, we were up only to find an empty house with the doors wide open. I left Alphonse and the... She's not here. Boss, Alphonse? You're supposed to...
We were, but then...
Oh.
Wait a... Of course! From the... Yeah, but...
The Codex de Bord?
Seriously? So now
Ugh! Idiot!
Hold on.
It was you. You let the Lumaline through, didn't you? It sounds like a...
Retrieve the Codex by any means. So the cooking...
She's keeping the true recipe to herself.
Ugh, this is... First, we thought that Savannah...
You're finally here. Of course. I should have put two and two. Even the suggestion that Escoffier was keeping secrets from me. It was all part of your grand...
We should be getting close to the spot marked on the map.
Of all the stupid things she's done, this really takes the cake. The moment we find her, I'm gonna curse the living daylights out of her.
place looks like an underwater restaurant, doesn't it?
I think Modest's codex mentioned this place. A public bath from the time of Remoria.
Oh. Huh? Some blubber beasts have come to join the party? Aw, they ran off!
That could be easier said than done. Something's blocking the entrance.
Well, did
Good point.
We prepared a banquet for our shy little guests, and as the food flowed away on the current, they broke into a joyous chorus.
We have to feed? See, this is why you should always bring snacks. You never know when you're gonna need them.
There is no time for that. Romaritime flowers and Lumitoile will have to do.
Wait, we're seriously gonna...
An inspired melange!
A little amuse-bouche. Yeah.
Blubber beasts or not?
Trust me, they'll love.
Oh, good question. If we try to put them in the pool, we'll probably...
Yes, we can't afford to wait for them to double back. The tracks turned back again. Ugh, so annoying.
Wow, it's really singing! It must taste better than Paimon thought!
Up to the freezer!
Okay. Oh, wait. I was right the first time. Okay.
Hey, it's open!
I can go to bed because I have
Hey, give me your water.
Here.
I said your water, the one you just drank.
Sure.
All those years slaving away under Escoffier, and then you. Not only have I found the ruin that Savelli kept hidden, but I also get to boss you around like my little... Hey, go scout ahead for me. If we need to do... Did you not hear me?
Why don't you do it yourself?
Oh, when did you learn to fight back? You're always so compliant when I give you instructions by letter.
That's because you threatened to expose me for the Lumiline incident. I swear, if...
Don't be so... You were terrified of her finding out about your part in the Lumiline incident, and you resented the way... So you jumped at the chance to convince yourself that she was the villain. That first idolization, then jealousy, suspicion, and self-deception. That's what this comes down to. It was the same story with Savelli. He offered Modeste his friendship, only to murder him out of... He promised to explore the world with him, only to later destroy all records of their adventures. It's a miracle I even found...
I am no Savelli, nor will...
Oh, put a lid on it. You really think you can absolve your... You didn't show any remorse when she left, or in the cooking contest.
You're right. I don't deserve her forgiveness.
Ooh, feisty. But you should watch your...
I somehow doubt that.
What?
Ever since I learned the truth. I've been biding my time, waiting for this moment. You've played me like a fiddle for so long, and now this...
But you drank it too.
It's what we both deserve. This is the price we must pay for betraying Escoffier. You'll die here with me, Monica!
You... Oh, you're too much. I thought I'd play along for a bit just to amuse myself. I saw your dumb plan a mile off. There's no poison in these bottles, just clean, fresh.
No.
Revenge is a dish best served cold, you know? You're a lousy chef.
Everything I ever did was a failure. And now...
Hey, why don't you try your hand at being a comedian in your next life? You got a good laugh out of me. You should have just done like I asked, Savannah. All I wanted you to do was scout the ruins for...
Stop right there!
Let her go, Monica!
Escoffier?
Ugh, looks like...
You can't! Stay back if you want...
Escoffier and the...
Monica!
Modeste had a secret. The truth behind his so-called genius, the je ne sais quoi factor in his Gâteau de Bourg. And it's right here in these ruins.
Are you serious? You're here because of a Gâteau de Bourg obsession?
I couldn't... He and Savelli were fools. We're talking about a powerful... That's right. I've done my research. It was a drug that Remoria developed for their war machine. I could make a killing by selling it to the treasure hoarders.
Will you listen to yourself?
My eyes are wide open. Just wait till I get my hands on...
Wait, what's that?
Just when I thought she couldn't get any crazier. She's lucky the whole place didn't collapse.
Uh-oh. Savannah's gone too.
Monica must have taken her. Oh, what a coward.
That's true.
Oh, well, our path's been blocked, so let's look for another route. The water looks pretty deep here. Maybe it leads somewhere. They were probably awakened by the explosion just now. Alright, Nice Skills 101. Time for some rough chopping. Everybody stand back! Rot to the core, a dash of frosting! The audacity!
Locked on! Yeah!
Another door? Guess we need to prepare another feast for our guests. To the freezer! seems to really like the texture of Rome maritime flowers.
It's like, oh, having live streaming. On. Shoot. Oh my god.
You're dead meat!
Target acquired. Huh?
I never knew you could process Lumitwol like that. Alright, I've got to jot this down. Lumitwols and maritime flowers. This could open the door to a whole new world.
Yep, that's literally the plan. Wait, hold on. Which door are you talking about?
That's strange. These don't look Grimoirian to me. More like last century Fontaine.
Adventurers from last century Fontaine, huh?
By the looks of it, this was a one-person camp. They adventured together, but maybe one of them came back alone at a later date. Huh, you really think so?
Trust our adventurer's instincts. What? Okay, well, the Traveler has more adventuring experience overall, but Paimon's deaf and... Darn it! Paimon was just about to show off...
Huh, no kidding. Are all adventurers so obsessed with journaling? I mean, I guess I take a lot of notes when I'm
Anyway, let's find out who was here.
It's been years since I've last visited these ruins. It's exactly the way I remember it. Sadly, up above, on dry land, the treasure of Remoria. That's what we used to call it. Modeste was right about its potential. It turned Gâteau, our limited stock of this. He was praised as a Jew. Modeste tried his best to console me, but our conversations grew scarce, and we saw less and less of each other. I didn't fight it. He had new friends and a career. I told myself that maybe one day, when I've put these feelings of self-loathing behind me, unfortunately...
So it was Savelli. From the sounds of it...
I always thought it was just a legend.
In that case, what does that...
The taste of Gâteau de Bourg has changed. Modeste was convinced of this, being the perfectionist that he was. But as he baked and tasted, it was only when he was sipping on coffee one day and realized he could not taste the bitterness. The treasure of Remoria stimulates the senses, taste included, and invigorates the spirit. In hindsight, it made perfect sense. After all, why would a culture that sought liberation from the constraints of their bodies care for the loss of their senses? Over the course of his many culinary experiments, the finest culinary talent of his generation now faced a future in which he would never be able to taste anything. And because we had become estranged, I could not be there to stop him. Yet despite everything...
The treasure of Remoria? Guess Monica...
So, Modeste chose to end his own life. Also, neither the Codex nor any other contemporary records make any mention...
Modeste told me everything in his final letter. Did he hope I would gain some personal catharsis? But if the public ever learned how Modeste's greatest triumph became his undoing, his fall from grace would be swift and merciless. What would be his legacy then? How would future generations view everything we built together? I fear the scorn I have faced these last years would pale in comparison to... I cannot let that come to pass. I will do what I must to protect his name. It may lead his family to suspect. I would rather the world believe the final loose end is the evidence here, at the bottom of the sea.
Huh? So we thought, but if Monica finds out what happened to the treasure, there's no telling what she might...
The treasure of Remoria. I have found you at last. Savelli, you tried your best to bury the truth, but you But I have to thank you too, But now, finally, the secret to Remoria's military might is within my grasp. The treasure of Remoria is mine! Oh, it's...
Monica?
Escoffier?
Savelli's final act! He wanted to conceal the secret of the treasure, so he came here after his friend's death and destroyed every last shred that remained.
All that for...
Monica, don't...
Oh, shut your pie hole!
Praise be to Lord Remus. You
She's a nutcase! A liability to herself and everyone else! Well, now it's up to us to clean up the mess she's made. Take these golems out!
You're done.
Let's light it up! Go in!
Forever hold your peace.
Let's get it on!
Wind strike, kick, as one with wind and cloud.
A little amuse-bouche.
Why is this place still shaking? Either way, enough chit-chat.
Okay, I'm coming.
Oh, no you don't. If I can't get what I want, neither will any of you. I've got nothing to show for my life's work so far. But if I can take another so-called genius down with me in my final moment, then it was all worth it.
You're a psycho!
Oh.
I may be a lousy chef, but it looks like I'm not a complete waste of space.
Escoffier! Savannah!
Venejem!
What did you expect us to do? Stay at the restaurant and sit on our merry derrieres? While the Traveler and Escoffier were out here risking their lives?
We had to do something.
It was my fault Escoffier had to leave. Come back, Escoffier.
Okay, so...
Huh?
If you were that bad, why would all your staff show up here?
Escoffier's right.
Things were pretty...
Our customers know that Escoffier doesn't work for us any... At the end of the day, we're all human, and we all...
No,
Well, about that,
It's been a while, chefs.
Firmal, I'm so sorry, but...
Actually,
Huh?
We thought Firm... And as it turns out, she was lacing it with Lumaline the whole time.
No way!
It can. A small dose might simply make a person more emotional, whether that mean more fragile or more hot-tempered.
No wonder.
I asked my friends at the Fontaine Research Institute about it. They said that with the low dose I was taking, the risks are pretty small. Well, there's more.
You mean... she poisoned me?
Oh, so that's why Savannah's been so irritable.
Let's not be too quick to blame. So you better make sure you reflect on your...
I will. I'm sorry. Is it just...
It's because the heat...
What?
I felt like something was off during the cooking contest. Once I got around to checking all the equipment, I noticed it right away. There was a half-degree discrepancy between the temperature setting and the actual temperature. All the ovens in the whole kitchen had the same problem. I would have figured it out the day of the bake-off.
No, I spent so long trying... It all comes back to one simple...
Oh, do you know how long I spent perfecting my Gâteau de Bourg? And you've been head chef now for what? You clearly have no idea, genius or not. You're only a lousy... Surely you haven't...
Aw, what up?
So you got your mojo back?
Yeah.
Aw, friends again.
Good. So now that's out of the way. It's time for payback. You cheated in our last bake-off, and I demand a rematch.
But that was
Right, and also... Does it happen?
No, so grab your spatula and get ready, because this rematch is happening today.
Hey, so,
The second cooking contest commences now!
This time, no more games, and no holding back!
I feel like I don't have the right to be here.
Hey, what are you so afraid of? You can't unbake it now. And if you don't serve it, then good or bad, you'll never find out how to improve. If you're too scared to fail, you'll never know what real success tastes like. So?
Embrace your failure. Taste it. Digest it. That's the way to success.
I don't know. Sounds like it's easier said than done.
I'll do it.
The results are in!
Quite rightly, too.
Oh yeah, look at that!
Now, where were we? I had 2 reasons for leaving. One was the food safety incident, of course, but the other was that the Hotel de Boer had reached a point where it didn't need me anymore. So I decided to step down.
Improve!
Well, a while back, I got to know a fellow chef from Liyue, and in her, I saw so many new possibilities. She has that same adventurous spirit that Modeste and Sibeli had in their youth. Slime mucus. There's a whole world of new flavors out there waiting to be explored.
Oh no.
Case in point, remember those Romaritime
What? Paimon didn't notice at all!
Half of the art of cooking is dissecting the recipes, and the other half, it lies in freeing yourself from the confines of the...
Uh-oh. Paimon's suddenly not sure she wants to try your cooking anymore.
In the meantime, take this. It's a recipe for...
All right!
Oh, of course. I've already...
You know, surely Monica would... She practically dedicated her life...
Since you mentioned the treasure, between the so-called treasure of Remoria was most likely a substance that the Remoria...
Huh?
Don't forget, it was a very... And as for the Lumily, even if Sibeli hadn't destroyed...
So after all that, feels strange to say about Paimon.
Oh, hey!
Huh?
You just got back from that underwater ruin. Did you see anything like this down there? Experts say it has immense artistic and historical...
Wait! Isn't that the jar they used to hold the treasure?
If only it was still in one piece. Some butterfingers must have dropped it or something.
Oh my god. Okay. I'm gonna go to bed.